As a kid of the 90s growing up, Subaru had amazing vehicles during that era. The Impreza was one of those, especially because it could be modified with the WRX and STI treatments. But in recent times, Subaru has separated the Impreza from the WRX, and rest in peace STI. But at least the Impreza has been able to keep a manual transmission. Well, for 2024 with the 6th generation, that's not the case. Also, the Sedan is dead as well. Over at the Subaru newsroom, Subaru debuts the all-new 2024 Impreza. This is at the LA Auto Show, and we're going to go over the new RS here, the new hatchback. But keep in mind, the Sedan is gone. So a little rest in peace here. Here are all the trims of the Impreza. I'm surprised they had that many. But yes, they're killing off all the sedans for 2024 model year. All we have left is the hatchback, and that's fine. In my opinion, the hatchback is more desirable. It's more practical. So yeah, it's kind of like an alternative to the Crosstrek, which it shares a lot with now, especially in the RS trim. Also, if we scroll down to engine, we have a 2-liter. That's standard. No option above that. That will change for 2024. And we're also getting rid of the 5-speed manual. It's crazy that they still had a 5-speed, not a 6-speed in here. But yes, gone is it in all the sport models as well as the base model here. It is now only going to be available with the CVT. So let's get back to the press release here. The new design has a 10% stiffer chassis as well as improved performance. The new RS trim level is equipped with the 2.5-liter 182 horsepower Boxer engine. That's a throwback to the late 90s. It was around 1998. They came out with the 2.5 RS as well with bigger brakes, the 2.5 engine. And had some unique exterior bits and bobs on it as well. But the nostalgia will be strong still with this RS trim, so let's get into it. The RS has exclusive 18-inch wheels and unique exterior and interior elements. Of course, it has all-wheel drive standard, as every Subaru does. That's not a BRZ. It's got the new 11.6-inch tablet-style Starlink display with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. It will arrive in dealers this spring. Now, the all-wheel drive system says it's further enhanced with standard active torque vectoring. Back to the engines, we have the 2-liter that carries over with 152 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. The new RS upgrades to the 2.5-liter Boxer engine, delivering 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Sadly, it is only available with the CVT as well as every other trim, and the Sport and RS trim features an 8-speed manual mode with steering wheel paddle shifters to allow the driver to control the transmission. Now, going back to the Subaru page for the previous generation, they had 4 grade levels: base, premium, sport, and limited. Well, now it's just base, sport, and RS. So they're really going more for sporty end instead of the more premium end, at least with their naming of their grades. If you want blind spot monitor or detection, whatever you want to call it, it's only standard on the top trim. You might be able to get it as an option as a lesser trim. Lane change assist and rear cross traffic alert also come bundled with that blind spot detection. And only on the RS is the Harman Kardon 10-speaker system, power moonroof, and a 10-way front driver seat with lumbar support. Are you impressed with the 6th generation Impreza? Sad to see the sedan go, but I think the hatchback is a better choice to begin with. They sold the majority. I think it was over 70% as the hatchback as it was. So it's a smart choice by them. Also, less options and less variants should help keep the price relatively the same. If we go back to pricing, yeah, probably topping out around 27, 28K. Depends on, you know, how much they want to charge for that extra horsepower and engine. But yeah, with the new Prius, gosh, the new Prius has more power than this. I know on apples to oranges here, you can get it with all-wheel drive and it's going to get 55 plus miles per gallon. Apples to oranges, but yeah, they're both kind of liftbacks, even though the Prius's new liftback is definitely takes design over functionality, where the Impreza definitely incorporates a lot of functionality. It's going to have a lot more interior cargo space. So I got to cut myself off there. Are you impressed? Catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves, and peace.